sloppy copies. Division, division, sloppy copies. Division, division, sloppy copies. Division.
World, this King Hans Sloppy Copy Production, the world's #1 video crew. Behind the lens, you got the gorgeous Miss CEO Chicken Wing. I got a special guest in the house.
You're making me kind of like really looking at my food now, since like in my bag, you know. But anyway, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Chuck. I asked you a question at the Tito's Hip Hop Honor Awards that I really didn't get a chance to for you to elaborate. You went on stage and talked about it, but we couldn't get behind the stage and really talk about it. Like I asked you about the state of hip hop and how do you feel about the state of hip hop and what you use.
It's a loaded question.
And what did you use? I actually used on the beginning of something I used when I asked you. You said it went from we to me.
Yes. Yeah. And you know the dynamic of hip hop works just like a band. And you know you have the bass, the drummer, the guitar. And, you know, and in the regular band world, the rock world, or even R&B world, people have to work in conference with each other. Hip hop worked the same way in the beginning with the dance, the DJ, the MC, you know, and even the audience. And it got away from that once they said, "Oh, this is the thing. We'll make records, and this is the thing that makes it popular." But when it took the live performance aspect of everybody else being able to participate, it hurt the art form a little bit from having its own voice and competing with these other genres on its own merit. So that in turn had been troubling.
Wow. I know when I first heard you guys coming out, actually y'all did a show when I had a group called Too Fresh that I was in. I was the
Too Fresh, yeah, okay. I'm familiar.
And y'all were doing the show at the After Midnight.
The first show? The old one, like the one on was it Race?
Arch
Street, yeah, it was on Arch. The building at the bottom, at
the bottom. Yeah. And we was an upcoming group, and I think we were coming on behind y'all guys, and he was like, "Chuck D, you got a song out, Chuck D," and you inspired me to read books. I was never one of the guys that like to read books all the time, and I read Malcolm X's book, and you came to Philly. And we were in the limo, and I reached out to you and I gave you my Malcolm X book, and you autographed it. And I took the knowledge and I gave it to some young youth, and they were inspired.
That's what's cool.
And that really made me feel good. So
it's where, you know, it ain't about this, about making people feel good. We're in a time where you see social media and these TMZs, and it's always about making people feel bad. Right. And then if you got drama around it, people know you got drama. I mean, look at the case with Greg Anthony. All the stuff that he does good, the one misstep, they'll talk about him. And I'm not vindicating anything or implicating anything, but I'm just like saying, it's like, whatever happened to people making people feel good? Whatever happened to music talking to people and say, you know what, complimenting people, you know? That's what I always used to get out of Philadelphia and Camden area, because the music that Gamble and Huff left Philadelphia resonated to the people. They had messages in their music, and they always, and truly Philadelphia for a long period of time was the city of brotherly love before it turned into maybe like Brookadelphia, you know, and which is like, you know, Philadelphia don't need to be like Brooklyn. Philadelphia always had the thing where the music made people feel good no matter what the conditions were. You know, we were broke but not broken, that type of thing. So we wanted to learn from that. That was very influential. Like I said, to make you feel good, you know, we need to be tossing each other compliments a lot more instead of trying to figure out what drama you got and how do I exploit your drama. I just think that's the thing that's really become terrible, and it's just not hip hop. It's all across the board.
Well, your music going to the '80s, well, trendsetters, y'all are trendsetters, no doubt. Your music had uplifting of people. The young folks were reading books, like I said. The young folks were feeling proud about themselves. The young folks were learning about themselves. We were almost at the edge of saying, no longer calling brothers niggers.
Yeah. Now it's like overdrive in an epidemic. When you don't have the sense of yourself, then you will be redefined by the accident.
You're truly right. Oh, Chuck, I want you to talk about your radio show that you have.
We have a radio station 10 channels deep called rapstation.com. It's very popular all over the world. Rap station, like I said, has channels that in 2015 we're gonna have an all instrumental channel. We have She Radio, which is 24/7 women in hip hop. We have Hip Hop Gods, which is classic artists like tonight with their latest songs. You could get the free app, and you know, iTunes and Google Play, and you know, I mean, we have Planet Earth, Planet Rap, which is actually the only show in the hip hop world that plays the hip hop world. So, an RSTV aspect is of partnering with people like yourself and seeing like the interviews we do. And we have a lot of watchers, and we could probably love to get, you know, you guys on.
We would love to be there.
I mean, it's easy. You know, you got a file, send it, let's boost it. You get it, you know, get some of that traffic, and just deal with, you know, the people that come your way.
Wow, that's the beautiful thing. One thing I had to ask you, well, one more thing, two things I had to ask you actually. I got a friend, Mikey Destruction.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He put
Mikey D.
Yeah, Mikey D. He put a song on there.
Legend.
He put a song on your radio station, and it was #1. Yes, a song him and Tito did together.
Yes, yeah. Got him saying hey.
Yeah, got him saying.
One of the most dynamic songs of last year. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. You know, we try to provide that service. Matter of fact, we don't try. We provide that service with these songs. Well, they have nowhere else to play or go. So we said that's the opportunity there. And the next thing is like coming up with an apparatus that makes people able to create videos easy. Yes. You know, they send in 3 locations, and somebody cuts and edits and then sends it back, almost like. So that's the goal. It's called VidSanity. Wow. So with VidSanity, people were able to get their video realized, because you know, we're in the visual audio age, as your show, you know, indicates. And I know when you get a video clip from somebody, y'all can really like talk about it and boost and build more things about it. So I'm getting more artists to say, okay, you're in the studio, you're making new joints, but also everything without a video on your album is filler until you get it visualized. And I don't mean just like it's YouTube and you got the song playing and somebody's like still, and I mean, right. It's gotta flow. We're in a visual audio age. People are seeing movies. They got Netflix. They're seeing videos on Vimeo and Vine and all that. So I think that's the next thing for a lot of artists, to realize that they can make videos without it breaking their bank or pocket. And you know, y'all are editors. Y'all know how that is. And so I think it has to be economical, affordable, and then I think it has to be in the person's mind that they want to do a video instead of making something that doesn't have a visual image.
True. And the last question I have to ask you before I go, I want you to look at the back of my shirt, and then I want you to elaborate on the back of my shirt.
Matter of fact, I want you guys to see if you guys can interview my man Jahi, because this is PE 2.0, and it's the newest branch on the iconic tree. He's the brother that came out at the beginning of the show today, and PE 2.0 really means Project Experience Millennium. And Jahi is a tenured MC. Yeah, there he goes right here. So, you know, if you could bless him with an interview, it'd be fantastic. And you know, and
whatever he said.
Yeah. So I Can't Breathe actually was answered in a song that Jahi had done on the People Get Ready album. And he actually did it's like 8 covers, but he can speak for himself. I mean, he's got the wisdom of 3 men. So, wow. But it's been really a pleasure, and we look to see if we could partner up on rap station RSTV, and being able to bless Jahi with an interview for PE 2.0. I think it'll be one of the first 10 of this particular project, so he could really speak of it. I could take my seat to the side and enjoy. Okay. People could tweet me at Mr. Chuck D, MRCHUCKD. You have just been visitized. That's right, Sloppycopies in effect. All right, you want to make sure that you keep it locked and stay tuned.
How you doing, everybody? We got MC Lyte in the house right now. MC Lyte, since the first time you did self-destruction and y'all had the movement going on, is there any way possible that y'all be able to do another self-destruction song since you got half the people here?
Well, I mean, I don't see why not. That would have to be administered by KRS ONE and his Stop the Violence movement.
Well, since you were one of the hottest females that ever, I say, blessed the stage with your lyrics, I consider you one of the hottest females that ever did it.
Thank you.
Yes, and one more question I had to ask you. all the killing that's going on with the black on blacks and police killing each other, police killing the young folks right now and everything. What's your take on it?
Oh goodness. Well, you know what? I think it all starts, especially with killing us, right? With killing one another. It all starts with education. You know, when people feel like they have no way out, or they've been taught that they are not worthy. So if they feel they're not worthy, then the next man isn't either. So it really starts in the home. You know, it starts in the home with parents teaching their children the history of who they really are. We are powerful people. Look where we come to. No matter how they try to stop us, we just come back stronger and stronger. So now if only we could keep it all positive, we'd be building mighty nations.
Wow, that's real. That's real talk. We're not going to hold you up. We're going to wrap it up. I'm King Han, Sloppycopies Production. That's Miss CEO Chicken Wing.
That.
Yeah, real hip-hop as per form.
Yeah, God bless.
Peace and blessings. What's going on, everybody? This is King Han, Sloppycopies Production, the world's #1 video crew. Behind the lanes, you got the gorgeous Miss CEO's Chicken Wing. We have a special guest in the house tonight. Can you name yourself to the lens, brother?
What's up? My name is Jahi, representing PE 2.0, the next generation of Public Enemy. So, yeah, nice to be here.
Well, I just spoke with Chuck about a few minutes ago, and he said something. He read the back of my shirt, and he said something about I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Now, can you elaborate on that?
Well, you know, I mean, that whole, you know, RIP to Eric Garner, peace to his family, peace to his daughter, too. I think a lot of people need to realize he has a daughter, and if they want to support, you know, we can actually financially make sure that sister's fine and his family. So I do want to say that before I say anything else. But in the song Yo, we talk about police brutality. We put it on blast. I mean, in the spirit of Public Enemy, we're supposed to speak about what's happening right now. So as these things were happening, we were in the process of finishing up the record, PE 2.0, people get ready. So it was only right, you know, not just I Can't Breathe, but I'm from Ohio, John Crawford, Walmart, Tamir Rice, you know what I'm saying, Oscar Grant, Oakland, California. And unfortunately, we've been dealing with this ever since we came here, from the first time we've been here, so it's nothing new. So we don't like react all the time, we just stay proactive. And one way we do it, my weapon is music. So we were finishing up and we was doing Yo, and Chuck got at me like, Yo is like, yo, pay attention. I said, that's all he needed to say to me, and we took it from there. So,
well, that's no doubt. You got a trendsetter in your corner, and that could be a lot of help. I know that's an influence.
Well, you know, definitely an influence musically, but I think more is just a friendship, you know, and it's really the, you know, yeah, it's like, our job is to carry on wisdom, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, Chuck is an elder statesman. I think we got to realize, you know, we was just talking about Paul McCartney, Bruce Springsteen. It's like, you know, but elder statesmen, what they do, elders, they pass on knowledge and they give it to the next generation. And then it's almost like he throw a block and we got to run with it. And that's my job. And PE 2.0 represents that. It's not a side project or something that's just starting, you know, it's building on the same legacy of Public Enemy. So
how do you feel about the state of hip-hop?
I think the state of hip-hop is great. When you think about hip-hop culture, if we're talking about the rap music industry, then yeah, that's dying. It's pretty much deaf music. But when you think about hip hop culture, understanding the four founding elements, understanding we're a global culture beyond these American walls, hip hop is in a great space. So I feel really good about the MCs I'm hearing out of different parts of the world, different parts of Africa. Yeah, it's all about what you tune into. You know, for me, what I tune into, hip hop is great. It's in a great space. I mean, because that means I tune out a lot of things. I don't spend even a lot of time talking about that. I'm too busy listening to rap station radio trying to hear out what's new. So musically, I feel like we in a growth spot, but culturally, we still are defining what culture means. We still are giving culture to the world. Hip hop is really the only culture that's brought together all races, all genders, all nationalities, all across the world. If you know how to MC, DJ, b-boy, or break, you can go anywhere in the world and set up. And people are going to identify with you, and you're an ambassador to some degree. So I think, you know, when people say the state of hip hop, yeah, I think globally, so it's in a good space.
Oh, that's no doubt. He broke it down for everybody right there. He most definitely broke it down.
That's what it is.
One question I had to ask you: where did you get your name from?
Jahi means dignity. It's a Kiswahili word, and yeah, I lived with some Rastas in Jamaica in the early '90s, and they blessed me with that. So, and you know, the whole idea is that if you have a name that means dignity, then you're supposed to step in that way. You know, not just a name but a lifestyle. So that's where Jahi comes from.
Okay, that's real deep. Before I wrap it up, a couple questions to ask you. When you see the young youth walking around with their pants hanging down, the trend followers?
I still see greatness in them. I still, you know, even when their pants are sagging or they may be dressed in a particular way, I still see greatness in our people. I feel like they one conversation away from realizing maybe I should pull my pants up, or one conversation away from, you know what, I'm not going to let this fella treat me this way, or I may, you know, cover up, you know what I mean? It's unfortunate, you know, they're influenced by the music that they listen to, and unfortunately this American lifestyle, you know, and dealing with all of the problems is no surprise that we got, you know, our young people in the condition that they're in, but they don't have to stay in that condition. And it really is an opportunity for adults to step up. And instead of saying, that brother got his pants low, man, you need to straighten yourself up, you might want to talk to, maybe look past the pants and look at the heart of the man, and start there. Because I think a lot of times we get caught up with how people are dressed and forget that maybe it was 4 generations of people that was dressing that way and nobody ever showed them something different.
True.
You know what I mean? So when I see our, I mean, I work with young people, so and we operate from the place of everybody has innate greatness. Now that's hard when you see people doing behaviors that's not productive to life, but that doesn't mean that you still can't reach them. So, you know, I got a different lens. Young people are us. If we cast our young people away, then we casting ourselves away. You know, so my thing is about encouragement, about empowerment, and the more we can do that, yeah, you know, my thing is with young people, plant good seed. When you plant a seed, a farmer don't look up tomorrow and like you want to see harvest, right? Right. Plant good seed though, and that's what I think young people need right now. So
okay, I'm about to wrap it up. Name yourself to the lens, to the world.
All right, yo, what's up?
How you can be reached?
Yo, what's up? Jahi PE 2.0. You can reach me at 2-ope.com. That's 2-ope.com. Peace. It's Jahi from PE 2.0, representing for Sloppycopies. Keep it locked. Peace.
What's up, everybody out there? This is King Han, Sloppy Copy Production, the world's #1 video crew. Behind the lens, you got the gorgeous Miss CEO Chicken Wing, and I got a special guest in the house right now. Who we got in the house?
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane is in the house. Big Daddy, I got a couple questions to ask you. You got on stage, you tore it up as usual. You know, you still can jump around on stage and do your thing. I see you still got your athletics jumping.
I'm a little tight about that too.
On the real hip hop tip, how you feel about the state of hip hop? How's it going?
I mean, the state of hip hop, you know, it's a lot different. You know, I mean, I think that, you know, right now it's became commercialized, and with that, you know, that basically means that, you know, quantity comes in and quality goes out. You know, but at the same time, you have a lot of young kids, you know, that could be doing a lot of horrible things with their life, you know, making a whole lot of money, and I'm always happy to see that, you know what I'm saying, you know, cat from the hood getting off the street and doing something with his life, you know. I guess I just wish I could see more artists with longevity in the game, you know, because lots of times, you wake up and your career's over in, you know, 6 to 9 months, and you wondering what happened, you know. I mean, you know, that's can be a lot for a young person to deal with, you know, so I wish I could see a lot more longevity.
Wow. I got one more question to ask you. I don't want to waste take up too much of your time. How did it feel to be one of the 5 best MCs that ever dropped on the mic?
Well, I mean, you know, when I started rapping, I never, you know, started because I wanted to be, you know, rich. You know, that wasn't, you know, my dream wasn't to own Bentleys and, you know, mansions and pop champagne every night. I wanted to be respected. I wanted people to, you know, be like, yo, he's the dopest MC, you know. So, I mean, so when people put me in their top 5, I feel like, you know, I achieved my goal, you know, job well done. And I'm, you know, actually, I feel blessed that, you know, like after, I don't know, 26, 27 years, people still come out to attend the concerts and enjoy it, and I try to give them my all.
I said there was just 2 questions, but I got everybody to ask one question. You got another album coming out, and how can they reach you?
You can find me all the shows you can always see on BigDaddyKane.com, and on Facebook and Instagram I'm official Big Daddy Kane. On Twitter it's just simply at Big Daddy Kane, so you can always be updated on what's going on.
Well, y'all heard it from Big Daddy Kane, baby boy and baby girl. The Sloppy Copy production, King Hines. Behind the lens, the gorgeous Missy CEO Chicken Wing. Y'all just got digitized. Bassmaster, we seen you in Hidden Colors, man.
Yeah, man.
I love you, man. I love you in Hidden Colors, man.
Man, big up to everybody there, Omar, everybody. It was a great production. I tell you the truth, this is a perfect example of how black people should be coming together, really. The brother Tariq, it's his idea. He ran up on me. And I just like the way I'm doing the interview with you right now. I did an interview with him. It was off the top. It was just he asked me some questions, I answered them. When I got back and saw what he actually did with it, I was like, wow, that was actually heat.
That's real hip hop, man.
You know, it was actually heat. So I was like, wow. That was some deepness. But no, this is the new way to teach. This is the new free school. We got technology, let's start blasting knowledge through it. You know what I'm saying? We blast everything else through it. Let's start talking and teaching and telling our kids what's up. I mean, this is a wonderful time. Hi, kids! Yo, that shit was dope.
Very dope. Teacher. Yes, sir. Salute.
Salute to you, my brother.
So how do you feel, what's your take on what's going on as far as the hip-hop industry? Are they trying to reach the youth like y'all are doing?
Well, you know what? I always say I am hip-hop. And, you know, hip-hop is a large thing now. You know, it's not the same like when Tap Money was doing it. Remember Tap Money? The dopest DJ ever? Yo, dude, when dude was doing it, that's when there was only like 5 DJs and 10 MCs in the whole world. Like, could you imagine? We don't even think about this. We got billions, millions of MCs. Could you imagine a time? Imagine a time when there was like, you know, everybody you see here, right? Everybody on this stage, and even the people who are attending as well. Like Tad, I saw UTFO, a couple other Special Ed was here, so on and so on. Kane's here, everybody. Imagine this only being hip hop. Like, this is it for the world. If these people don't come to your town, you don't get it. And this is the era that I kind of speak from and love the most. No, I'm not stuck in the past. And I think hip-hop is better now than it ever has been.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, man, hip-hop is way doper now. As a matter of fact, when we were first doing it, hip-hop was not teachable. It's teachable now. It's a science now. You can repeat the techniques. You know, I'm on my way to Greece, man. Fuck America. You know what I'm saying? I say that shit. Fuck America.
Well, they say overseas is where it's at.
No, it's not. America's still the dopest country in the world. But there's no opportunities here. There's no opportunities here, and it's a shame. We got a pathetic president. And it's like, damn, you know, we got our hopes up all high on this bullshit. I tried to warn the people too, but you know, our people are where they are. But you know, at the end of the day, we need some leadership, and it's like now, it's like those that don't participate in revolution don't benefit from it. So it's like you got all these, you know, a whole African American community, and we're not interested in nothing. That's why I said what I said on stage. You know, I say it often, not just to black, I say it to everybody, man. Wake up, love yourself, love your culture, know who you are. Fuck school, fuck a job, fuck this whole system. Create your own shit. That's what hip-hop started as. That's what it should remain. So you say, what is the state of hip-hop now? Hip-hop is great. Rap is not doing too well. Rap music is suffering right now. MCing is bigger than ever. If you got skills, it don't matter if you got a record out or not. China's hiring. You know what I'm saying? Japan is hiring. The Fiji Islands is hiring. And please, sisters, brothers that are hearing me in the sound of my voice, don't take this as entertainment. This is real shit, I'm telling you. Hip-hop is no longer an entertainment pastime. This is lifetime employment. If you master our elements, become a DJ. DJing is the easiest of the elements. CDJs, go to your local record store and buy a set of CDs and try to develop a mix. Try to play MOP, follow that up. Yo, yeah, Kenny, let me shout my finger. Yes. We crushed that shit, good looking. At the time, we was out there. That sound man sucked too. Wow. Anyway, my point is, hip hop is lifetime employment. Become a DJ. To all the teachers that are out there, yo, we doing an interview. Make a mix. Know how to go from MOP to Tribe Called Quest, maybe
follow up with KRS, into something else, Dead Press. Just know how to blend your records, get some rhythm, because turntables and playing music for crowds, this is the new way to eat. You can pay your mortgage, send your kids to college. I get $45,000 a show.
Word.
I'm not saying my business out there like that. I'm just letting you know what the truth is. DJs are getting 10 G's for 50 minutes. Fuck a job. Learn how to DJ. Now, if you really want to go there, learn how to MC. Now you want to get some money? Yo, let me tell you. You go to Australia. If you have any skill at all as an MC, Australia is paying. New Zealand is paying. The Fiji Islands, Thailand, these places are begging for black people. Begging. We're getting shot down in the streets of the United States. Russia loves us. Paul Robeson was one of the first African Americans to go to Russia, and when he went, America came back, the State Department took his passport. He came back from Russia. They said he was a communist. But the point was, why did Russia invite him to begin with? Russia never claimed he was no communist. He never did nothing. They said, yo, we like your movies, we like your music, and we know your people are oppressed. That's what Russia said. Brought him over, and then when he finally won back his passport, he wrote a letter to the State Department and to the press, and he said, I'll always stand behind my people. I don't care if I never perform again. If the world needs to know that the Negro is suffering in the United States. And that's what set it off for Russia for us. Don't stay in America. Go to Russia, man. All my Mexican brothers and sisters, right? I did a record tonight called Invader. Look, to the Mexican brothers, they're coming over here, getting shot in the head in the street, disrespected, rounded up, sent back to their country for no reason whatsoever, the fact that they just Mexican, right? What Mexicans should do is leave the country. Mexicans should do a mass exodus of America. Watch this whole shit fall. It'll help African Americans, I tell you that. Let the Mexicans leave. Mexicans shouldn't be trying to be here. If they don't want you here, leave. You know what I'm saying? Now go from Mexican to African Americans. They still shooting us down in the street. Let's get the fuck out of here. 20 million of us. Let's put our resume out to the world. You don't think another country would love to have 20 million African Americans? We're like a fucking computer coming into your country. Wealth, knowledge, talent, fucking history. We're the greatest people on earth. Americans want to fucking fuck around and start shooting at us and shit. Cool, no problem. Keep your guns, keep your constitution. Or better yet, you know what? Okay, oh, boom. You took the word out my mouth. You just took it. They just opened Cuba. You know I'm going. You know I'm out of here. Look, imagine 20 million African Americans go to Kiev right now. Kiev is arming up. I'll go fight in the war. Me, I'll go fight. No doubt. Let fucking the president of Kiev say, look, you fight here for us, you take this 1,000,000 acres for your people when the war is over if we win.
So what's our problem? When we win.
When we win. That's right, Hop. Because we gonna beat their asses.
So what's our problem?
Our problem is Africans were never a one people. We're the birth of humanity itself. We don't understand race. We don't understand unity. We don't understand nation. We don't understand class. These distinctions amongst society, our genes don't understand it, so we're forever at a disadvantage. Only a few of us will ever rise. That's just the sad state of us here in the United States. This idea of tribes warring over each other, that shit is bullshit. Africa existed for thousands of years with no conflict. Could you imagine? Not hundreds of years like the European Western society, thousands, almost millions of years. No conflict. Ethiopia, the oldest civilization on earth. When the Muslims were invading all of Africa, turning all of Africa into Muslims, the one place they never invaded was Ethiopia. They said, dumb black people over there, the holiest people on earth. That's what the Prophet Muhammad said. He said, skip them. Don't go to Ethiopia. We don't. We have brilliant people within our community. I meet them. They reveal themselves to me. I meet them. I say, wow, if was in our schools, everything, if you was this, you know, Africans talk to the dead, you know. Like, we never understood life. We understood being. And being is outside of life. I'm stuck in the middle. You leaving? Huh? You leaving?
No. Look, I just came to say what's up.
No, I gotta talk. I gotta holler.
We wrapping this up. We got 5 minutes. We gotta catch the train.
Okay. You know what, Simone? Get his info, please. Kane, connect me. It's Spain, Barcelona.
Okay.
It's Spain, Barcelona. I know.
Bro.
I know. I just gotta holler. I gotta holler. I got you.
Won't you come to the room?
No doubt. No doubt.
All right?
No doubt. I'll holler. Before I leave, I'll holler.
Understand. I'm understand. I'm sitting there waiting for you.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
No problem. Now you know I gotta come on.
I'm about to wrap it up.
You know I gotta come on.
This sloppy.
I'll put a period on this, and then come with the questions. I won't be so long. So the point, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is that it's time for us to wake up. Obviously, you know that, but here's the ways to wake up. Number one, take hip hop seriously. Become a DJ, become an MC, become a beatboxer, do graffiti writing. Graffiti writing is exploding in the tattoo area and in the graphic arts advertising area. They're hiring graffiti artists. They're not hiring people out of schools. That's the secret. They're not hiring school people. They're hiring street people that got that hand, that self-education. It's an entrepreneurial age. So at the end of this, okay, so study the elements and master them. That's the key. Master them. When you become a master MC, master DJ, master graffiti writer, master breaker, master beatboxer, when you become that, you get money. You get money. That's it. There's nothing else to it. There's no talk. There's nothing. That's A plus B. 1 + 1 = 2. That's it. That's number one. Secondly, there's no nation without a family. Women are the greatest thing on earth. All women. But of course, I champion the black woman. But all women really need to be held up with some more respect. Because once we hold women up with respect, then men can be. How you a man if you ain't called that by a woman? What other species on earth can call you a man? What other species can verify? Even another man can't call you a man. Only a woman can verify that you a real man. So here we are, and women ain't verifying us because we fucking out. So at the end of the day, it's a vicious circle. So women, you gotta verify us. You gotta help us, women. You gotta teach us. We're your sons. Don't look at us as men that's gonna take care of you. You're the Madonna, we're the child. You're the ISIS, the Ost, the East. That's what we need to return to. You see my woman, wherever she is, she ain't even here. She runs, you know, Simone run everything. Come on, man. Do that shit. Don't be afraid of one woman. Don't be afraid of God. Don't be afraid to master your elements. Top like the what? The light. Let me do it like this, I'm shining bright. The Force MDs, they rocking on this night. Saturday, 14th of April. They're gonna save you. They're gonna actually slay you. Yo, KRS is in the building. You gotta understand with my man chillin'. We're gonna take it all the way back. No, we're not wildin'. We taking it back to Staten.
BB Kings, y'all. BB Kings. Blastmaster.
Hawk, why you doing it to me?
Flick real quick. You want to take a flick real quick?
Do it right now.
Alright, can you
Leg 1, leg 2. Oh my God, this is classic. This is classic. Hip hop's first dancer and hip hop's
this thing's not on.
the next generation right here.
Look through the thing.
Hip hop dancing next generation right here.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Got it?
One more.
Got it?
One more.
Hurry up now. My legs killing me.
Y'all look at the photo, you gonna say real tall? I was tippy-toeing to get over here. Yo, can't go real tall. No, I'm not.
You got a few of them. You tippy-toed in the last one.
Hey, go ahead. I gotta switch then.
Just hold it.
Behind stage, just interviewed everybody. Peace and shout outs to my man Foot. platinum shows. We got to do a bomb show, man. We got to do a bomb show. This is where it all went down. Pam, see y'all. That's where it went down tonight. This is all where it went down tonight. You had everybody on stage. Here. It's Boardwalk Hall. This is how it goes down. The crew's breaking it down. The stage was electrifying to death. It's crazy, man. Hip hop does what they do. Look around.
Drive it back, you know you drive safe, man.
What you say?
Damn.
He said, are you driving back?
No, I'm saying I have a little out there. I ain't going back yet. It's 50 degrees outside. Shouldn't be no ice. Shouldn't be no ice out there.
Yeah, but this morning it was bad. What makes it not bad?
I don't even know where we parked at. We parked in front of